It's time for VEDA22. And what this means is that there is only 8 days left for VEDA. And then it's all over, and you'll have to accept that we'll continue on vlogging every single day afterwards. So, anyways, it's April 22. It's April 22, April 22nd, and it's April 22nd, 2012, and it's time for Common Sex. I almost forgot what day it was, so that was the pause there. Sometimes as you're going along, you kind of forget things, and you get to a point and, what was I saying? What was I thinking about? Anyways, anyway, gonna be working on some new stuff. I'm gonna be working on some new video techniques now, actually, that I found I can do. I'm gonna try. This is the whole goal now. Is I'm gonna try to do videoing using ambient lighting. And I did my first attempt at it using ambient lighting, and it turned out okay. I'm getting better at increasing the brightness and the contrast levels. The next thing I got to work on now is I've got to work on the color tones and how it appears afterwards. Apparently I have to go into the chroma and luminescence in order and tweak those variables to get a better quality of video inside when you're doing ambient lighting for videography. That's the term, videography. Because filmography, it would be with film, but we're not doing film, we're doing video, so it'd be videography. And so this is, I'm going to first work on getting the picture to be seen in normal lighting without any extra lights for the camera. And then bit by bit, what you'll see is as I do these videos, I'll be trying to work on the color to make sure that the color and the sharpness of the image, the quality of the image, improves as well. But it's going to be a study. It's going to take me a while to really get through this. But this is kind of what's cool about my job, is I get to do this on a daily basis. Not really on a daily basis. I'm always learning something new every single day. So that's the fun part. The not so fun part is when you have to pay your bills and you haven't done enough of the work, and you could be a little short on cash. I've got a good backup system so that if I am short, I've got a reserve or emergency fund that I can dip into, and sort of that's how I get through the lean months. And that's sort of, I'm at the point right now. I'm at the most expensive time of my year. I've finished paying off my electric bills, and a lot of other payments are coming due at this particular point in time. So right now I'm at the lowest point in my funds, and I'm having to dip into my reserves. So we'll see if next year I'm gonna try, because I where we are now, where I am now financially. I'm gonna try to change up my my economic situation, and change my budget up, and that way I'll be able to better adjust if I can adjust my budget properly and anticipate where the costs are going to be, even for emergencies, then I'll be able to not dip into a reserve and keep the reserves building. But this is in contrast. The costs that I'm putting out are in contrast to a continual week by week and month to month growth. So every week, every month, I'm growing more. No, I've grown more than I did the previous month. So that's, in other words, the progress and growth is continual. So it's not that when I'm dipping into reserves that the work is suffering here. It's I've found ways around the economic issues, and I'm simply pressing forward. And there's the week-to-week improvements. And you could see this now is that if you look this week on Big Bang Theory, the new thing for this week that we just passed is you'll see over the weekend that I've been able to put out more comments Y, and you'll see more of the comments Y popping up as I'm strolling around YouTube. I've got my my system set up, and it's not one computer system; it's multiple computer systems, so that when I'm watching one particular video and I see someone put up a comment where I either want to comment or they ask for a comment, either on Twitter or whatever, however they get that message out, I can come, produce a comment, and then go back to whatever I was doing. So there's no, it doesn't take an enormous effort to do this. The longest part to responding to comments is the processing that Yahoo does, and sometimes if it's over 5 or 10 minutes, you can basically, you need to double your time. So if it's a 10-minute video, you're looking at 20 minutes of processing time. If you got a half-hour video, you're looking at about an hour's worth of processing time. So it could take a while, depending on how much you've got to get out and how many comments you're getting out. It could take a while for all the comments to slowly start drifting out onto the internet. But if you look at my feed, or if you're a subscriber, you click on because we're in the new YouTube format now. If you look on your home page, you'll see a button up on the top there where you have the suggestions of things to watch for. Rather than watching everybody's feed like that, what I do is I've clicked on uploads, and so that all I'm seeing right now are what people upload. And so I can track that. I've also got my YouTube channel selector, so if something doesn't pop up in the feed and I want to go see that channel, I can go to my YouTube channel selector and go from there. Now, the YouTube channel selector is not available on YouTube yet. It's a program that I've developed inside of another program. It's sort of like a plug-in that I developed in another program on my Linux desktop. And at some point in time, I will be entering the Google code system, their coder club, if you want to call it that. And I probably sometime over the summer will be working on a way to get it out as either a Android app or something that you can sort of add into a browser like Firefox or Chrome. I'm going to look in to see what you can do in terms of a YouTube channel selector, in terms of an add-on or a plugin. That being said, I'm aiming to, again, the news will start up again this week. We took a week off to improve some of the stuff that's going on, improve some of the sources that I've got. I also want to improve the presentation, as well as bring out. See, I don't want to, when I'm doing the news, I don't want to simply repeat the headlines. I want to go behind and do the analysis. And sometimes that takes a little bit more effort to do that, and I found a way to sort of, you have to, if you're trying to do a lot and trying to squeeze a lot into the day, efficiency matters, because if you're not efficient, you can waste a lot of time doing nothing. But if you're more efficient, you can squeeze more stuff into a shorter period of time. And that's sort of what's going on here, is I've got to squeeze, this is where I'm working out my scheduling, to get all the information that I have put together properly and out in the proper format so that people can see it. The issue that I'm still trying to work out is how to put out information that may be copywritten, but it's important to the news, but so it doesn't get censored. Because there are people out there with the flag down below on on the YouTube channel thing, on the YouTube down below bar, there's the flag thing. There are people out there who, when they don't see something they like, and they're upset about it, they'll click on it and censor it. And unfortunately, YouTube has a trigger here. When something gets flagged, it can immediately be pulled off. And that's all you need. In order to ruin a story, in order to censor something, that's all you need to do. So YouTube and Facebook have made it, unfortunately, very easy to censor dissent, to censor speech that may be considered to be, in this case, I'm not talking about nasty language, I'm talking about political language, politically offensive language. If politically sensitive language is censored that easily, that means that our rights to free speech are now gone, and they have to work to be coming back. And this is why you'll see at the end I've replaced the Creative Commons license with free speech rules here. That's my new it replaces Creative Commons. It's a new license that I have. It's based on is free speech. And if you believe in free speech, put that, go and find that video. It's on my YouTube channel. Find it, take it, and use it on your own videos. Click on Creative Commons. Let people take your videos. Don't keep the standard YouTube license, which is copywritten and subject to censorship. Take that and start passing that around. If everyone starts who believes in free speech, if everyone starts putting free speech as their standard, then I don't think we'll have an issue in the future. Anyways, I'm going to leave that for now, because you will be seeing me around YouTube. I will be posting more Y comments now that I've got the new system sort of. It's not a new system, it's just I've fixed up my systems enough that I'm able to do this. And so more fixing up will occur today, more cleaning is going to occur today, and so on and so forth. Anyways, we'll see you around.